It's time for another Vulcan run on Stationeer difficulty. With a new starting gear. Which you can unfold, by the way. Just click here. Hey, what about my resources, man? You can't just burn them. Oh, no jetpack? No, here's the jetpack. For whatever reason, it didn't react. Dude, what's happening? What? Oh, the place I'm clicking. Yeah, okay, for me. Alright. Guess that's the way it has to be. Hey, wait a second. I should change the world time. Because I don't like fast days. So timescale is 0.003 in a way. Orbit timescale 0.003 would be faster. 1 would be 2.5 of that. That. What? Screenshot. And go. What am I doing? Is it the wrong direction? I'm not sure. Actually is. Oh well. Still a small battery, seriously. How does that make any sense? No, don't weld while inside. A painful lesson. Okay. That was supposed to be a double click. Aha, now they have conservation of momentum. I observed that already a few days ago in a video, but now it's confirmed. For the longest time that I've experienced, the tanks and such would have conservation of momentum, but the crates wouldn't have. They would just drop down perpendicularly to the ground. Looking forward to using this for station cooling for a while until it's empty. And yes, I will use iron windows, because why not?
But it will make your station much hotter.
Well, I'm gonna have the hottest station in the world.
Have you seen his station? It's really hard. I love his station so much. I have images of it printed over my bed. And at night I sleep. So
is that the direction I want? I don't know. I don't know. Did I just rotate them wrong? Ah, damn it. That takes away from the little lifetime I have, man. Not that it matters much. Usually I do this exactly the opposite way, but now I want them to have the good looks on the outside. As far as I know, the occurrence of coal on Vulcan has been reduced somewhat. I hope I can live through the night by using the coal generator, since I didn't know really that the day starts with the night. I mean, the day cycle. I'm fine with it. This is not why I slowed this down. I didn't slow this down like, hey, look how much solar power I'm getting, admire me. But instead, this was about just the speed of day, man. Here it is. So I put the solar put the thing indeed on the wrong side. I wanted my solar panel on this side where the sun will come up, but now that's not where it comes up at all. Oh well. Hey, why not have two airlocks? 2 airlocks, not just 1. I will just make 2. Oh, 2 airlocks. I've never seen that before. Well, and this then has to be closed. Do I have some doors? Extra I do not, so I will just put an iron wall, and indeed an iron wall here, and like this, so it is really sticking out. To know what I'm supposed to do in the future. Beep bop. Can't believe the amount of crap we're taking with us the whole time. Temperature should be like 120, I think, 127. Mostly volatile, some CO2, which we can turn into O2 by means of plants, and pollutant, which we can, I don't know. I should really get into phase change cooling, man. It's lame that I haven't done this yet. Anyway. Okay, the sensors. Doors, maybe? Iron sheets. Wait, did I just... I did. Not good. People always say, you first have to get a little box to breathe in, and panicking and such, and... I don't know. Why? If it works without, why shouldn't I just build a station? I've done another Vulcan playthrough on Stationeer difficulty where it is just that. I mean, before I even had a box to breathe in, I had a working landing pad with radio dish and such. And then I botched something, the seating was open, and I'm like, hey, why isn't the station evacuating? I'm trying to get the volatiles out, and yeah, I wasted a lot of time on that, really, and it still worked out, so why the panic? So this is closed up. Let's save this. And now I will not continue there, because I don't have the materials. Let's do different things first. Airlock supplies? No. Electrical supplies. Where are those? Let's open the box and find out. Supplies! Nope. Did I miss a box? Botch number 1, there always has to be some. Das sind sie doch. Ich habe sie gefunden, da sind sie. Sind sie es? Sind sie es? I love Inglourious Basterds. That film is so great. I mean, whatever you want to say about Quentin Tarantino, and all I would say is I love him and every film he does. He knows how to entertain. If you disagree, then I assume that you're not even speaking English, and it just sounds like English. And I interpret it as you don't agree. Because how can you not agree, motherfucker? He knows how to entertain.
But it's so wordy what he does.
See, I believe that one of the things he's doing is he's building on the beautiful power of sanity. As in when people are just acting in a sane way. That is also pretty clear in Pulp Fiction, by the way. Which is something that not too many people might love, because they're just not sane enough to appreciate it and to see the level of insanity in the world.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. I'm talking too much. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, we have 3. I feel so 3 all of a sudden. Oh, yeah. I keep recommending the YouTube account The Critical Drinker, and I want to do so again because, well, check it out. That's a guy who, at least on that account, watches films and shows and critiques them, and he is good at it. He is himself, as far as I understand, a writer, an author, and also dabbles in movie making, even, and so he knows what he's talking about. But, the way he delivers it, it's just fun. Also, we agree on a lot of things.
So that's why.
Maybe that's why.
That's lame.
That's the question. Depending on how sane you consider your own opinion to be, then you will maybe think that someone who disagrees is just not sane enough, and so you will dismiss them wholesale or something. Okay, there's this. Two active vents, the luxury, unfathomable. What other tools do we have here? Where is it? 2 pipe cords. Very, very nice. That may not work. I'm not sure. Pipe. It would work. Nice.
Hydration critical.
Already. Permanenter Stress und Hektik bestimmen unseren Lebensrhythmus. 2 Renny genügen. Oh yeah, insulation. That is not the dumbest thing to apply here. To keep the sun out. Oh, wait, what am I saying? If I want insulation, I should keep the sun out, not just the pipes. Yeah, come on. Hello. So, now where is the console? There it is. And the gas sensor. Do we have the airlock card kind of thing in here? We don't? How am I supposed to do this then, man? This will prove tricky. So then, here's the advanced add-up chip. Oh, I just used the atmospheric supplies? Didn't even notice.
We noticed.
Yeah.
Power low.
Lower power. Yeah, the front porch is now on the wrong side of history. Come on. The electrical supply should have a... they do. Battery charger. Double click. Double click. Okay, now we want to have some power source. Do we have the coal burner thingy, or is this not part of the gear? Electrical supplies, portable generator, wind turbine. Oh, the wind turbine. Oh, I should have put that. Should have put that up earlier. Need a frame below to support it. Well, I am panicking a bit. That's normal, I guess. Really? And then the battery was empty. And I was running out of screen space. What am I doing? Okay, now we're getting electricity. And save. So we're getting some power now. I hope, I assume, I wish. 1%, well, seems like it. So I'm currently slowly in the process of dying, which is not a thing I want to be in the process of. So I would like to close this up, evacuate it, and drink some shit.
You wanna drink shit?
You don't have to take it literally, you know, it's just a word.
what this means.
People also, except you. So let's pump this empty. That was stupid. Temperature is none, and that should tell you that we're indeed ready to eat and drink.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Cognition low.
Okay, that was step one. Now let's set up the manufactory, I guess. Oh, this also. Do we have a locker somewhere? I would assume so. Autolathe! No, not really. Oh, maybe I should turn this off. Wasting electricity. So that's the autolathe. Now we need the arc furnace. To be placed on the outside, because I have enough heat in here as it is. That would be expensive cabling-wise. Cool, this also works. It doesn't? Yeah, I want to do some logic right away also. Okay, ready for that. Now we need to get some coal and iron and all that crap. Do I have mining supplies, airlock supplies, construction supplies, electrical supplies, atmospheric supplies, hydroponic supplies, survival supplies, portable scrubber, battery, container mount, locker, mining supplies. Aha, indeed. Need a bigger battery. I don't know why this one is already discharged. I wonder, does the heat also discharge batteries? I mean, after all, I didn't use it yet. So, the usual stuff. Gold, copper, iron, and coal. And the usual stuff, don't lose your station out of sight. 180. So let's go to direction 0. Copper. should I make the furnace first and go for steel right away? I haven't done that yet. It's night, I cannot make steel. Oh, by the way, I don't have volatiles. Probably have some fuel gas somewhere, I think. Was that part of the starting supplies? Should have taken a screenshot, then I could refer to it right now. I mean, yeah. There should be some fuel gas in the portable generator. But that's not much. I mean, the furnace consumes a lot of fuel gas if you want to really bring it up to speed. Nickel, nice. Useless right now. So I will come back for the nickel. That I will also need. Not much gold. The yield per drill is very slow, very low here for gold. So, at my programming tutorial, the turbo version, well, it's not really turbo, but the cutting, you know. The introduction video that I have currently as my featured video, that is turbo. I mean, that's really the fastest tutorial I've seen so far, and that should help get a few people on board when they see how quickly you can learn all the things that you need to learn to cope. But anyway, the programming tutorials, episode 5, I just unlisted that and uploaded a new version of this episode 5, which without all the botching. And then I also uploaded a video, episode 6. That's still being crunched by YouTube. Will be live in like an hour or so, which is part 2 of episode 5. See, the episode 5 unlisted version not only dealt with solar panel programming to point them at the sun, but also mentioned how to eject all the gold from the manufactories. But I have now made that in a much more elaborate form. And also the solar panel video episode 5 is now also more elaborate, so it made sense to make that a separate episode. Yep. So episode 5 is now unlisted, episode 5, the new one, is now live. Good thing there were no comments yet on the episode 5, on the old one. Too bad about all the upvotes, which I thank you for. But choose what you want to do. I'm not telling you to upvote, I'm not telling you to subscribe. What I'm telling you is do what you want.
Air tank low.
Which arguably means that I'm trying to make myself the superset of which you are then the subset, you and your entire life, because I'm just saying live, and then when you do that I'm saying, yeah, see, they're doing what I told them to. Which may be even how reality is constructed, but who knows. Anyway, who cares? As long as it works. So, I had some problems, yes? Ah, I can see it on the horizon, nice. That is not yet indoors, shameful. I know that I carried 2 indoors. One of them would be the cooling material, and the other might then have been... Seriously? This doesn't fit through the door? The fuel gas, maybe. Let's see what we have. Water, no, okay, we don't have a fuel gas tank here. At least not a tank. So then, let's furnace this. No power coming in, almost none. Okay, next steps. Save. Portable Jenny. Let's just unpack everything. And I mean, really, screw those crates. Not this one. I think I just heard something drop. Not sure what I need. Oh, iron sheets, of course. Oh shit, I left that on. Ah, it doesn't matter. So, what about glass sheets? How many of those do I still have lying around somewhere? Don't tell me I used all of them, because I wouldn't believe it. What's happening? Oh, whoops, no.
Air tank critical.
You can see here with the horizontal stripe and equivalently the absence of the gauge at the top that it is an advanced tank, therefore its temperature will be whatever temperature it had from the get-go. 15, Minus 200. And oh, we get 2 oxygen tanks? Why? Okay. I don't object, just Huh. Did I forget to turn this on? No, I forgot to leave this on. But we have enough copper for now. Let's do the go. Blah! Of course. Stupid me, I forgot. Classic. Okay, I need way more resources, because first I need to do something to the arc furnace. Damn, how would I trigger it? So. Ugly. I need logic chips. For that I need the electronics printer. Let's start with the printer then. Need more iron and oops, more gold. How did that happen? And what did you say? More copper? More iron? Ah, crap. I already smelted all of that. I mean, used it. $100. Inlet. Damn. Does this work? Oh. Not quite. Also. Crab! Double crab. Why doesn't this go into the tool belt, man? Why does it just go into this tool slot? That sucks. Logic printer. Where will I put this? I mean electronics printer. Let's clean up a little. Nice. Power coming in. This battery is even full. Why did no one tell me? Hey, the pipe bender's already here? I didn't even know that. Good thing there's no oxygen. Really? I managed to put that exactly there? What? Sure. Safe. 3 essential manufactories. Nice. Now I want 2 logic chips, please, so I can close up this stupid piece of dog shit. Let me guess, I need gold? Kit logic IO, 1 gold, 1 copper.
Waste tank critical.
Ah, fuck. Something you shouldn't do, I'm doing it right here. Wasting. Oh. It's not that hot right now.
Because it's heating with the day and night.
I call it what you want. Painful as it is, I need 1 gold. Actually, I need 2 gold. In which game do you have these kind of dependencies? I mean, things interdependent on each other in such an interesting, wicked way. Stationeers is the shit. So, what do we need? A logic slot reader? We need a logic writer and a logic slot reader. Slot. Batch slot reader? No, just a slot reader. Slot reader? And a logic writer. And 20 watts constantly. Mostly. Why did this not land here? Maybe because I got it with double click, I think that's the reason. Man, the more complex something is, the less expectable behavior you will actually get in the end. So the slot reader will use the arc furnace. It will read from the import slot, it will read whether the slot is occupied. The logic writer will read from the slot reader and it will write to the arc furnace and it will write the activate button. Okay, so now we can evacuate that dude here with an active vent. We find one. I thought we had one extra. Probably just ran into it and then ignored it.
Hydration critical.
My hydration is currently critical, of which I am critical. Ah, here we go. So an active vent in there which will just constantly pump out stuff. And we need a pipe cowl. Or a passive vent. Do we not have those? We do. I mean, it doesn't really quite solve the problem with the fire, but it transports it somewhere else. Also, then the fire itself will not be connected. Maybe that's the problem. I mean, the fire of the furnace. Huh, I literally need more iron sheets. So let's make more. Maybe I can actually turn the active vent on also. With a switchy thing. For that I need, haha, more gold. I wonder if the active vent would survive this. Logic switch. No, not the one I want. This one. There it is. No more cables. I want to access the active vent. I wonder which one that'll be. We will see. Oh, which one is that supposed to be? This is its own logic network. And what I want to write is whether it is on. Does this work? It doesn't. Okay. It works. Alrighty. Then let's seal this dude up, shall we? But this must now stay on at all times. Crap! Is also wasting electricity. Ah, let's make another one. No. Time to drink again. No more cables. Do I even have something to drink on me?
Hunger caution.
I wonder what happens if that bag is destroyed. I mean, you saw the health bar being very low. Does this mean that... Wasn't there 4 in there? Yes, there was, what I'm holding in my hand. Does this mean that all the content will be destroyed, or will the content just drop? By the way, let's talking about content drop, let's see what the videos are doing. Oh, episode 6 4K is complete. A short verification of this claim. I have been burned before.
What do you do if a highwayman tells you, give me all your gold? What do you...
Yep, okay. Ready for publishing. Okay, set to public. Save. Is it on the playlist? So it is on the playlist. Oh, the old number 5 is also still on the playlist. No, that's not good. Let's remove that. I'm sorry, I thought this would be a bit quicker. So, videos. Remove from this playlist. Alrighty. Back to business. Hey, where's the cable that I just had? There. I want to write to the arc furnace whether it is on. Which will also allow me to interrupt production processes. But before I continue with that, let's feast.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Hey. Okay, we can turn this on and off, this on and off. Now it's time to close this up. Oh no, first we need the chutes. Where did I put those? Corner. Excuse me? Oh yeah. I don't have that many. Maybe I should, I'm still a bit short on materials, so let's just put the outlet up here, which is ridiculous. Temporary measure for the time being. And the inlet obviously here. Oh. Man, I need one more chute. 2 actually. Corner, 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 corner. I need one more. I'm so greedy. So this goes here. And then I still need more. Man, the resources are not well rounded this time. Outlet. No, inlet. This should get the job done. So, now let's close up the wall. Turn on the vent. It's not on. What's happening? Right. Uh-huh. And nothing more is happening because nothing more is in there. Good. So let's turn on these dudes. And this one also. Excuse me? Oh. Not sure if something's in there. Yeah, probably took it out. But it's working. Okay. Question is, what happens if I put in some gold? Let's put in some gold. Aha, it's done. Come on. Ah, okay. No more burning up the station. Well, then let's smelt the rest of the gold. All of it. These are no longer needed right now. Well, their purpose is to give a signal. The signal has been given. Same here. Now, allow me a short break to once again take a look at the videos and also to think. Think I do sometimes. YouTube Studio. Content. Okay, they're both public. Let's see what the homepage is saying. Number 6 and number 5 are visible. I have 2 likes already for number 5, for the new number 5 version, even though it only has 14 views. So generally in the beginning of a good video I expect in quotation marks 10% likes, which is what we have here, even more but the numbers are too small still to really do math on this. I have some long time videos which are still at 10%, and that's unlikely. I have yeah, let me just talk for a second more. I actually made a program of a week ago or so that allows me to I can use the clipboard to copy my entire YouTube Studio screen into a text file, and then I switch to the next batch of videos and so forth and so forth. Then I toss that into my program, which will parse that, and then I get the list of the video names, of when uploaded, of how many likes, how many dislikes, and of the amount of views. And then I derive from that the ratio views to upvotes. So I can say, okay, this is 10%, that's fine. And this also allowed me to pick out some videos which have been running for a long time and are still at a relatively high ratio. Because usually the ratio drops after a while. But yeah. So I can make better content for you. Hey, if you want some certain content, drop me a line. Wouldn't be the first time that I make a video right away. And see, this short programming tutorial thing I'm currently doing with the very short videos, that is was also inspired by at least 2 people saying, hey, some shorter videos would be nice, and one guy explicitly saying some short programming video series. And so here it is. So if you want some content, just say so, maybe you will get it or not. I wanted to think. That was not thinking, that was talking. So I have the manufactories. I have to go mining, I think. Yeah, that. Yes, and then to close up the station. These are the next goals. So what's the power doing? We can turn that off. Oh, right, I forgot that something was currently being smelted. This one. And then I have to turn on the dude again. Oh, Yeah, but how do you get it to smell? See, the logic chips, they do not write the value again. They do not. So I will just change the logic slot reader, which slot it's reading from. And this then will cause a new value, which is of course a crappy way to do it. Therefore it's the way I chose, since things are still crappy at the beginning. Mining belt. This will probably waste the entire battery. Good. Better than wasting the big one. So let's find a spot and make a hole in the ground. Is it advisable to use the explosives here? on this planet? 180. Only one way to find out, I guess. They're kind of useless on Vulcan, could that be? Hey, I'm clicking. Why is this not happening? So no, the explosives are kind of useless here. Yeah, I could first seal up the lava with some frames, you know. So once I've done all of that, I will try to get the station battery, steel and so forth, and then I will go for programming right away, because I want to solve that stupid arc furnace problem in a way that is not intelligent. Currently it's just crappy. Good thing we have the wind turbines, because it's still night. If I have enough gold, I can print some more upright wind turbines. That's a big if though. Getting gold is one thing, smelting it is yet another. Hey, shouldn't this mean that they are now smelted faster? Okay. Boy, that was unnecessary. What's happening? Yeah, the furnace turned off because there was no more power. That's a new thing that's like a month old or so that I observed. It was never mentioned anywhere. That the furnace will just plain simply turn off when there's no more power. That's off-putting. I wonder if instead of... No. I will do this. I was just wondering if instead of using this sensor switch, I should just go for a manual switch, you know, one thing to activate, and then these two would go away, since this would also save me the screwing around with the screws. What's with the soundtrack, man? Good old Sinfera. So, iron. Can I get some early iron, maybe? Oh. Just in that moment. Have you ever thought about the concept of happiness. What is that makes you most happy? I think it's pretty clear. Your will makes you happy. When you get exactly what you want, then that is what makes you happy. Now you might say, well, that gets pretty boring pretty quickly, but isn't that statement then implicitly a part of your will? It is, isn't it? So, ultimately, your will makes you happiest. And so if you want to make someone else happy, how do you do that? Thy will be done. That's how you do that. Problem is, people are too inept, too stupid, I keep experiencing it, to express what the fuck they really want, or even to know what they really want. And so if you want to give them what they really want, you will keep giving them things they don't want, and then they complain to you. I've been living this reality for 23 years, man. When I changed my overall mode of operations to that, just give them what they want. I mean, if everybody gives everybody what they want, then we will all get what we want. This would also, of course, have to balance out first. We can't expect this to work from the first day, and certainly there would be people who abuse this as fuck, and I believe that's exactly the times we're living in. That there's the angels and the demons, metaphorically. But it's a good metaphor. I mean, it is a good metaphor, I think, a fitting one. Angels and demons. Oh, that's not too much silicon. Silicant. Let's complete the roof. One, two, three, four. I bet that this is exactly the kind of music that some people find super annoying. Because I find that really, really pleasant. Now that we have more iron, we can save on a lot of jetpack, right? By adding the chutes that are necessary. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make 6. Power is not looking too rosy. Now that's better. Should we already strive for the furnace? More iron, please. Oh, we have iron. And I believe copper was required. Yep. What did I just toss in there? Wasn't it copper? I need only one furnace. In this case, I even have to say so. So, how about some silicon? We don't have it yet. Then how about some cleanup? Or should we build some trading? Oh, this is also still open. Water scrubber. I might need that. Just so that it's a compact little thing. I don't want to use it right now. Almost, but not quite. Hey, I wonder if it makes a difference if I wait in my uniform. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? I can't even see what I'm clicking on. And here's the furnace. Oh, and there's the thing for the glass sheets. How many iron sheets do we have? Not too many. Glass. Very expensive stuff. So, time for the crowbar test. I had no clue this works with the flares like that. They are so bright. There was a hole in the wall, I saw that. Glass here, glass here, glass here. And in the ceiling also. So 2 more, and then we are ready to evacuate the station. Oh, 3 more? Wasn't it in the ceiling? Huh. Damn, I must have... Oh, I think it's about to burn out. Burnout and Bianca. I loved that story back then. I had an actual record, you know? In German. Wrong. Right. So, where was I? Evacuating the station. Oh, we can abuse the airlock for that. Pressure 11, 10 kilopascals. Let's see where the gas is coming from. Possibly still have a hole somewhere. Oh, I still have a fucking hole somewhere. Pressure 18 kilopascals. Let's make another locker. Which means 2, of course. 14 kilopascals. Looking good. Where will I put it? Next to the other one. And it's about to burn out. So a cooling system is in principle also already there. Just need to fill a pipe with
Hydration critical.
oxygen, pipe that outside, put up an AC, some radiators, and since we don't have a vacuum out there, we don't have to worry about it freezing. No, this is Vulcan. We don't have to worry about it freezing, indeed. Do I have to drink yet again? Yeah, this time I want to put the logic stuffs indoors of the trading stuffs. Everything is stuff these days, you know? That stuff. Ooh, how peasantry. How peasantly of me. Oh. God damn it. Pressure 5 kilopascals. We can turn this into a proper airlock. And I would need some cooling system. Not right away. I mean, I have this super cold nitrogen. I just unleash a little bit of it in the station and shazam, it's cold. I don't know why I have this. I mean, I'm really bad when it comes to phase change and all that stuff. So, we want... well, I guess I should set up the landing pad. Ah, the crates now stacked to 6. Or maybe they always did, but this is Mark II. The Mark I crates, which I believe are non-insulating. I mean, I believe the difference is insulation. They stack up to 5 only, but maybe that has also changed. Pressure 0 kilopascals, but the temperature is still high, meaning we still have some gas in here. That is what that means. Maybe I should... not yet. I need the airlock still. Would also like to have another active vent. Do I? No, not needed. let's prepare making that stuff. Not sure you can do this. Oh, you can't. You can't turn them on in here. Nice. And by the way, if you have turned them on and you pick them up, they are immediately disarmed. So they're relatively safe. Temperature's still high. Is there a hole still somewhere? No. Wouldn't be this low pressure if there was still a hole.
Air tank low. Air tank critical.
Aha, the pressure apparently is now finally 0. Like, as in nothing. No, that's not the case. Temperature is claimed to be nil, but the room is not yet empty. I object in the strongest terms. Oh, I see that my airlock is stupid. Ha ha ha, good thing I spotted this in time.
Waste tank caution.
That would have been convenient to have what my episode 6 video shows you. Like, push a button and you get what you want instead of everything. I know I have a cowl out there, but I want to be flexible. I'm a lonesome cowboy. Ah, crap. Crappity crap and crap, crap, crappity crap. Maybe I should have made a passive vent instead. That would have made more sense. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe I should even be an oh, I don't have steel. I'm glad that I built so long on a foundation of not using creative. Because I'm pretty sure that me using creative now doesn't have the potential to pollute my mind so much with disbelief in the simulation. You shall always believe the simulation. Else, why the fuck do you play this? Wicked as it may look, this is the way it's intended. Yeah, on the topic of will making you happy, ultimately it's about the right intention, right? The right intention. Maybe that's why Nintendo is so successful. So there's nothing here. Nothing is a good thing to have here. Time for an advanced airlock. Actually, no, yeah, let's do this. Gas sensor, active vent exterior. Oops, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. And pop. Oh,
Health low.
crap, I forgot some. Always forget that. And I still think that the explosive decompression effects should be stronger, because it's too easy to cheese this and just keep it like this forever. There should be incentive not to keep it like this forever. Okay, we can now eat and drink once more. And with we, I mean myself, but...
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
No.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
So, what about the batteries? Not too full?
Deep, cinematic, space, exosphere, on Soma FM.
Water bottle filler, how intriguing. Does it fill water bottles? Ooh, wrong cable network. Which one do I want? This one? Yep, that's one. Hey, wait, do I have extra cables for the lander stuff? I do not. Then I have to print extra cables. Everything off here? Okay. Is it off? Office. Well, I have to check if the lamps are off in the evening, in the parking lot and in the building, and then I go home. Yes, they pay me for this. It's an office job. Yeah, why is this thing here not lit? Because there's not enough power to light it. But if it's not on, then how can it be on? I don't get it. So what do you need to do? Build the landing pad stuffs. remove the pipe cowl, and change the way in which I light my environment. Wrong. Wronger. Let's see, how many do I have? 10. 10 only? Alright, this is in a 3x3. I'd rather have a 5x5. Ah, it can be done. One, two, three, 4, 5. Crap. Hey, what am I doing? Do I even need this at all? I think I don't. Landing pad center. And the direction from which the arrow enters the circle is the direction from which the ship will come. Now let's be boring and do the rest flat. Oh, what? Seriously? Motherfucker. Angle grinder. And the data and power thing. Wonder if the data and power thing can be... Can I place it like this ultimately? Not now, yeah, but later. Blocked by cable corner. I cannot. Not a fan of the situation per se. That's what I need them for. 10 cable coil. Huh. Such coincidence. So that's this. In principle, a lander could be called. Now I need the. Maybe I should weld this up also, or shouldn't I? Now I need the dish. Oh, this is full. Wow. Battery-wise, we're doing well. So the landing pad radio stuffs then.
Waste tank critical.
Yeah, that's just the right moment for this, I think. Oh, okay. Oh, right, I forgot. That is... It contains a little more. Yeah, what do we have here? Mostly CO2. Iron sheets. I do not have iron sheets. What was supposed to become order is still disorder. Shameful. Of course. Cable coil. One cable coil required. Nah. The computer consumes 200 watts. And cables. It should be working from indoors. I believe I've seen that on a screenshot from another player. Oh, why not? Sure. shouldn't it receive radio power now? What a difference. Oh, I have more cables. Not enough though. Ah crap, I need to turn that dude on also. I didn't cable up the logic of it, so I cannot put a switch in here that would just access that. And if so, I wouldn't print a new one, I would just use the screwdriver. Save. Pause. Change to different desktop. Reload YouTube backstage. Survey situation. So episode 5, 16 views, 2 likes. Episode 6, 12 views, no likes. Oh. Well, let's try to call a trader. I mean, I need some volatiles. I have some cash, not too much, but enough to buy some volatiles. Volatiles? What the fuck? Oxygen, of course. Volatiles I have aplenty. That would be dumb. Therefore typical. I know. Soon we will be out of light. Okay, step 1. Make sure that we can turn on the landing pad thingy. Currently, this is set to active vent. Maybe I should rather use this one, because the active vent is vital, while whether the arc furnace runs or not is not so vital. Landing pad data and power. Value? On. So let's first see if we can find someone. Okay, makes sense to first go a bit horizontal, so that the orientation change can at least be gauged. Let's see how fast the progress bar fills. My preview window is in front of that. Aha, we're getting closer. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, let's power the landing pad. Interrogate. Let's see what happens. Oh, nothing. Interesting. Why did you hang up on me? I will make my prices extra high now. Like it. Land, please. Hi, Mr. Dooser. What can I sell you? Complete package with stuff, Can sell you bulk volatiles, but between 10 and 30 degrees, so that's a problem. And pumpkin pie, so none of that is for me. What can I buy? Oxygen? I have oxygen. What am I saying? I have enough oxygen. I can just take the volatiles from the atmosphere and the oxygen, and then I have fuel gas. God damn it. Anyway, so we can buy water. We have water. Nitrogen water canister with 250 for 12 liters. Pretty expensive. Fuel canister. 20? That's interesting. Fuel canister only costs me this much, but I won't. I will not. I refuse. I refuse! Steam, so very hot gas. Water. Volatiles we have. N2O we don't have, but can make happen, I think. No. Yes? Yes, of course. Nitrogen. Where do you get nitrogen? And pollutant and... Why did I even call this guy? I am not sure. But thanks for stopping by, I guess. So, the goal now, make fuel gas. A tank requires steel, so I cannot use that. I can, though, use inline tanks to achieve the same goal. First, I need the furnace, I need some iron sheets. To complete the furnace, I believe it's 4. Then we will also need some pipes, a pipe cowl, a valve, only one. Too bad. Where will I put the furnace? Front porch, I would say. Furnace next to furnace, makes sense. This looks good. So, where will I get my fuel from? I have to pump it from the indoors. I guess I have to put some elaborate assembly on the inside. For the fuel gas, I would require insulated cables, pipes. And another sentence that ends in the same intonation. All of them are full. What am I doing? Should put up some lights. So, insulation material, please. Safe. That's enough. Temperature. Oh, we have
Hydration critical.
50 degrees in here. Okay, no wonder if I keep using these flares, right? How do I deal with this? I need to cool down. Let's just see what this does. I mean, here we have our liquid nitrogen tank. Currently we have 719 liters. And I will open this dude for a moment. So what's the temperature? Minus 80 degrees. Now it's heating up very quickly because it's mixing with the rest of the room, and also I'm holding the flare. Overall, the reason is that there's so little atmosphere here that the amount of energy required to get it to any temperature is just very low. Right, this will be let in. Oh, god damn it! I need a valve here. Well then, let there be a valve there. Yep. And let's make a light. Definitely need to go mining a lot more. The most annoying part of this whole operation. Maybe another one? Over here? On the ceiling? Yeah, ceiling makes sense.
Hunger caution.
What am I doing? I need cables. Where are the wire cutters? Here. It seems like right now is not quite the time actually to turn them on. No, I don't have a station battery yet, and the station is wickedly rather cold. Don't want to drink in this environment, so... Man, it's so bright I can't see if the lights are on. Hilarious. not a temperature in which I would like to... It's ridiculous, I'm on Vulcan, my station is too cold, what the fuck? A simple solution. Take a breather. Dude, just how much nitrogen did I let out of this thing? Alright, I checked the capacity, but not the actual liquids. I don't know. 343. How much was it before? 350? Maybe. How wasteful. Why don't I have plants up that convert... Oh, wait. I need to pump out CO2 from the outside, which is hot. Which will warm up the station. Would that have worked? I'm not sure. In the ground. What kind of shenanigans that would have caused on this planet. I placed them wrong. So now I have to turn that into a fuel system. It's a bit stupid that the valve is on the inside. That's not just a bit stupid, that's very stupid. I see already the remedy. What's with the mouse controls? Or with my mouse? So everything outside needs to be insulated, else the heat from the outside will bleed into my... the question is the valve itself insulated? I believe the valve itself doesn't have atmosphere, doesn't have a volume, and so it just doesn't count. Which is a bit unrealistic, but let's not worry about that. It's hilarious, the word unrealistic is blocked on the Stationeers Discord, but the reason is actually that discussions would otherwise devolve about would otherwise devolve to secondary stuff instead of dealing with the actual topic. That's the reason they do this. Is what they say. This is ridiculous. I need one more.
Health low.
So that makes sure that no heat can bleed from the outdoors to the indoors. And here I can prepare the fuel mix, which is risky, but I mean, what choice do I have? Minus 9 degrees. Maybe I need a kit atmospherics now to pump in some CO2, which will regulate the temperature higher. Filtration.
Hunger critical.
Oh, I need more pipes. Input. Ah, shit. So this is now insulated, this is now insulated. Whatever hot air is in there from the planet will not heat up this station. Cowl, and then I want from the planet carbon dioxide. Passive vent, I don't have one. I do have one. And the rest of the gas, well, it will also be hot, so I need insulated pipes all the way out of the station. I mean, there's also going to be hot gas coming in here, but maybe that's not really necessary. Because the consideration is how long will I let this thing run. So I think I will not insulate these. Oh wait, that's stupid. It will be open the whole time. Need to insulate all of them. Now I can't complete it. Because I don't have any more iron, or do I? Nope. 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 Fuck. Absolutely no iron. That's bad. So I cannot complete what I set out to make happen. The annoyance factor increases. Well, I want a pipe cowl, and I want a pipe cowl now. The sun is coming up soon. That's gonna be a hot day. So insulation then, oh right. Insulation. Where, oh, there was a pipe cowl? Fuck. Where's the insulation? No, we didn't use that up already. Here we go. 12. 12 is sufficient. Rest doesn't matter. Now cables. I don't have enough of these. Or do I? I don't need to control the logic yet. So now I can pump in hot CO2. Hypothetically, what's missing? Oh, I connected that to the power inlet. That's stupid. Wrong power network. So I need more cables. Fuck. Yeah, let's do the rest. Yeah, pretty annoying that I can't get there and everything here is blocked off. That was also not the best approach. Too bad these stupid pipes are in the way, and too bad the stupid locker is also in the way. I don't fucking believe this, man. This is where we're at?
Air tank low.
Yeah, keep it coming. Are we pumping in gas now? We are. Very low, very little, very slowly. I expected this to be way faster. Anyway. Let's eat something before we die.
Temperature low. Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Hunger caution.
That was close. So hypothetically, the temperature in here is now increasing by means of CO2 from the planet coming in also. Is this so? Ratio CO2 in the room. Yes, it seems to be increasing. Yes, the temperature also seems to be increasing. Since we're doing this during the night, we're actually benefiting from the sun not being there, so we're getting more CO2 per degree Celsius, basically. Yep. So let's eat properly, now that the immediate problem has been solved.
Temperature low. Pressure critical.
I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm on
Oxygen
Vulcan.
critical. Temperature low.
Temperature low.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Pressure critical. Temperature low.
Maybe I should start refilling those bottles, huh?
Pressure critical. Temperature low. Oxygen critical.
So, which way will I go? Will I... Well, let's just be independent for now. Where is my... I should have another water canister somewhere, shouldn't I? I don't? Okay. Can print one. Ah, I don't have iron. Important not to use the wrong one, I guess.
Health low.
Now it gives me the health low warning, which comes at 75% normally, but it comes at 25% upwards. Well, it makes sense, it's a state change, but the state so far was health critical. But the actual point should be, why is it warning me? It's warning me that I take measures. Dude, I have taken measures, everything's improving already, I cannot take further measures. It should be sensitive to whether the, what's the word? Whether it's climbing instead of falling. Okay, with that out of the way. We're getting some CO2 in here, slowly, of course. I'm using these measures, these means here. I need to mine so that I get iron. Can't be that in the case of need I'm just naked and don't have any resources. That doesn't fly. Well, I guess I should take the tracker cartridge. Just to be sure, because that is one of the dumbest problems to have, really. Huh. So then I would have to mine. Ideally with a battery that isn't completely fucking devoid of, well, battery stuffs. Electricity. Blip! It's even on. Man, I'm wasting. So, how are we looking? Yes, the oxygen. There was something, wasn't there?
Airtight critical.
And while we're at it... Oh, the temperature in here is jumping upwards. Which tells me that maybe I should use the situation as it is, turn off this thing, and benefit from the fact that it's still rather cold in here. But if I ever need to cool it down again, I turn this thing up for a second, and yeah. Now let's go mining. Sure, let's turn on the beacon maybe also. Just a hunch. Nice, we can just swap the mining beds because they're now basically identical content-wise. Temperature 126 degrees. But soon the relentless day will begin. That might be an actual problem. I might have to put up multiple ACs in a row to cope with that heat. For that I don't have the resources, so one of the priorities here must be gold. Yep. Music change. More music change. Yeah, maybe, but no. And YouTube check. Episode 5. 16 views still, but 3 likes. Ooh. Okay. The people like the solar panel controlly thing. And no upvotes yet for the other one. Says 16 views. And there's a comment. Let's see what the guy says.
What do you...
I wanted to comment on your other vid when you did heating testing. Why don't you comment there? Because I've turned on the comments by now, which stupidly I forgot. If you want to make the videos faster, there's a creative tool. It looks oh, creative tool. Okay. I have to check that out. So the goal must be to use a filtration unit to pump in volatiles from the planet, and then also to mix some oxygen into that. So I would have to separate the source of the oxygen using a pump to make sure that the oxygen doesn't get polluted, or I first fill in some oxygen and then add some volatiles, but this will make me inflexible when it comes to changing that mixture. Then suddenly I will not have the option. Okay, this guy needs to go. So I should go for volume pump then. As a medium to transport, I will just use gas canisters and the utility thing. I'm still at the very beginning, so I don't have to have a good solution yet, I just need a solution. I'm pushing on all fronts simultaneously, and once everything has evened out somewhat, then it's time for luxury, just like we as a people should approach civilization, you know? Solve the big problems, then solve the small problems. And no, the problem to solve hunger in the world is not to throw food at everybody. Of course, we should throw food at those who need, but the main problem there is indeed procreation. I know what that sounds like, but it's the truth. And if the truth is a problem, then the one who has a problem with the truth is the problem. See, if people in a situation of need, where their children cannot hope to to even survive because there's no food available, too many droughts and so forth, still procreate, then I cannot agree with that decision. How could I agree with that decision? That is what it boils down to. You're casting someone into a lifetime of suffering and then death. How is that justifiable? It's not a cultural thing, it's a choice of good and evil, man. Period. Easy for me to say? Well, is it? I mean, making a child doesn't happen accidentally, depending on how often you fuck. Okay, I'm guessing I'm getting into weird territory. I realized that 2 or 3 different tree branches of I have to point that out are now opening up by me having spoken that sentence. And I will just refuse, so... There's people who say that, well, we have enough resource, enough food and such, we're just distributing it wrong. That, though, they have been saying for like 50 years, and so even if what they say is true, which I by now kind of doubt, I actually doubted it always, I actually always believed it was bullshit, even then we can say, even if it's true what they say, then we can say, well, maybe that is not the only factor to consider, because the problem has not yet been solved, even though you say the problem is in principle solvable. The problem is the amount of people. We have 8 billion. 8 billion humans. That's such a ginormous number. And that's just not sane. Of course, like with my problem that I have with religion, there's no easy answer here, because in the case of religion, what would you do? Outlaw it? Prevent people from doing it? Well, that's not quite the solution, is it? In the same way as you can't prohibit people from procreating. That's kind of the same problem in a way. You know it's sane to reduce the numbers, and the best way to reduce the numbers is not to add too much more or even at all to the numbers. But you cannot go and say, okay, you keep it in your pants now or something. That doesn't fly. So what's the solution? In both cases, there is no good answer. I mean, I ultimately have an answer, and no, it's not a fascist regime, it's something else that no one agrees with because of the metaphysical background. Yep. Let's just say I know a solution will come. right now, though. When I get home, I should try to make a cooling solution, because once the day has begun and I realize that whatever I have there is not sufficient to get me through the day, then that will be a haste that I really don't like to have. So preparing a cooling solution would make sense. That would be like 2 megapascal pressure oxygen pipe and an AC, of course, which is capable of transporting thermal energy from A to B, instead of just like a cool on the moon, doing it passively, where the energy wants to go. So this dude is almost full. Would be nice to add some more iron to this. And then swap the belts. And let's keep this one open so I have an overview of what I'm doing here. And then get the gold. I should try to harvest the oxygen that the smelting process will yield. Even though that will be hot oxygen. Maybe my problem is not so much oxygen. I have 2 tanks of that. I have CO2 aplenty. I just need plants. My problem is heat. So let's not do that. Well, black hole sun, won't you come, huh? 126 degrees and now it's 138 already. It's a bit wicked that the rising of the heat is not connected to the sun's build-up of heat, but to its presence or absence. Or is that not different? I guess they're still using a very simple model for that, I guess. Yeah. I mean, still, we can be thankful that we have this. We should really consider that the Rocketworks development team is extraordinarily capable and disciplined. I mean, imagine, the game just doesn't make money. I mean, people are still buying it, but they're not buying it enough. And still they keep at it, and it is still rather early access, yet you can have thousands of hours of fun with it without crashes and anything. It just works. That is extraordinary. It's not normal. So that extraordinary thing to have happened doesn't mean that now that's the norm. No, it's still extraordinary. So when we say this and that, whatever is not yet implemented sufficiently, then we need to weigh that versus the other things that are implemented beyond reasonable expectations. Yep. So deep respect for those developers, what they made happen here. This game is so unique. There's no other game like this. First person 3D scientific reality simulation? That should be the fucking norm, man. Maybe not to this level, but otherwise in every game. I want atmospherics now in every fucking game. As I keep repeating, I mean, maybe those who have listened to a video or two of mine will now be a bit bored, but maybe I will even think up of a new example, who knows. But one of the go-to examples, of course, is smell simulation. I mean, if I have a gas sensor in this game, then implicitly I have a smell simulation going on. You have a substance that drifts from A to B, like a gas, and then you can, for example, realize someone in Deus Ex was once again down there in the sewers and didn't take care where they stepped. And so when you're hiding behind the dumpster, okay, that might work because you're hiding behind a dumpster. A dumpster is smelly. But if you're hiding in a vent, for example, someone might think, dude, a vent? In Deus Ex we have lots of vents. I just realized vents imply air movement. How about they would imply air movement? Wouldn't that be cool? And then depending on what the wind direction is, you have to consider what stuff you're carrying or what stuff you touched, or whether the bags you're carrying in which your inventory is are sealed or not, or you open something to get something out for a moment and then the smell gets out also. Why is all of that not a reality? Because, I mean, see, it's elaborate. The people are not really looking for that. Basically, there are two problems. One is the developers are not really striving for that, because they want to go for the easy game loop mechanics. But the other problem, and that's the key problem, is the people. Not just because of what they want or don't want, what they expect or don't expect in a game. See, for example, the low sales numbers of this game, but the market. You know, we have leaned so much on Steam, and yes, I have done so too a lot, and I still do so because I'm frugal, you know, and it offers these great deals. So I just put it on my wish list, and then I will be notified when there's a sale, and then I will maybe buy it or wait for an even better sale of that game, because I have such a backlog. I keep buying new games, so like once a month or two a month maybe, and still I just keep playing Stationeers. What the fuck, man? And I have about 3,000 games, 1,000 of which are complete bullshit, of course, which came via keys and so forth, but and some of which via the Epic Store. You know, the free games they have once a week. You didn't know that? Well, download the Epic launcher then, and then open it once a week or let it run, and every Thursday you get new free games. And often they're even good games, not just shovelware, but good stuff. And this brought down the market. Game studios have trouble surviving these days. I mean, we keep hearing of game studios which shut down and then we're sad and that project isn't continued, but that's the one we hear of. I don't know what the ratio is, but you can bet your balls, if present, otherwise other parts of your body, that certainly more game studios are shutting down than you hear of. The question is what the ratio is. And that needs to change. Because creating games is one of the best things you can do. One of the most fun things you can do. At least it should be fun. The stress level should be lower than it fucking is. And definitely you should be able to survive. I mean, there shouldn't be participation trophies. That's not what I'm saying. But the market should be more friendly than it is. I don't know what to do about that. I just know I have the opinion. I need more gold. So do they. Silver. Well, okay, let's get some silver also. And if I find some lead, then we can later make solder for the programmy stuffs. Which reminds me, currently it's so cool, 129 degrees Celsius, that is just the right temperature for solder. Solder needs up to 550 Kelvin, minus 273, let's say minus 300, 550, 250, we have 160, so we are close to the temperature where we cannot even anymore make solder. I should try to find some lead if possible, so we can get that out of the way before the sun rises. Interesting. A challenge arises as the sun does. I think we have the beacon. Coal. Hey, coal. I don't have any coal yet. I mean, I don't need much, but for steel I definitely need some. mean, I made the storms kind of non-existent by slowing down the days and nights so much, so I will not have to worry about the solar panels on the roof, but they would survive. I wanted to say überleben, you know, that's survive. Überleben. Overlive. No. They would survive a storm, maybe even two, and then I could repair them. I should repair them after each storm, of course. So that's not really a hard reason anyway, but I also have the wind turbines, and once I have some way to store the electricity, it doesn't matter so much that the storms are there or are not there, basically. It doesn't matter too much anymore. So it's also not effectively cheating. I didn't do it for the cheat, I did it for the feel, you know? I mean, definitely, I mean, seriously, if you haven't done this yet, you have to slow down your days in Stationeers and see what that's like. Of course, you have to consider what that does to your plants. Hey, what, that works? Lol. Not a bug. Because the plants, no matter what you do, will stay on that 20-minute day cycle. That's still this way in Stationeers. Eventually it will probably change because some people already discovered a hidden day duration slider in the world selection screen with their Unity, disassembly, monitoring, whatever the fuck tools, Bipinex maybe. But currently it's still the case that the plants will always stay on the 20-minute date cycle, so if you slow down the sun, the plants will not like that. You would have to you have to put the plants into a dark room so they're independent of the sun, and you would have to have your own sun timer for your grow light then, except for the mushrooms, which don't want any light whatsoever. No minute of it. And that can easily be done. Just what I do is I take an IC10 and then I count every game step, which is half a second.
Power low.
Almost precisely half a second, but that's good enough for me. Also, I'm not sure really if the day cycle and the night cycle, which is supposed to have 20 minutes, if that in turn is measured by game steps. In other words, if that is also exactly the same in the same way imprecise. I don't know that. But it is certainly enough to just count these game steps. You just have your main loop, start, yield, jump start, and then you count down. You count down a register. When it reaches 0, you flip from day to night, or from night to day. And when you do so, you reinitialize that value with the new countdown starting value. For example, 1200 twice, which is 2400, which is divided by 2, 1200, which is divided by 60, 20. So if you have 2400 steps, aka 1200 per day and 1200 per night, then you will have
Hydration critical.
a proper day and night counter for your plants, and then you can also decide whether your days or nights might be a bit longer. You could say, well, how much light can the plants withstand? If they can withstand more, then you make your days longer, because I heard, didn't verify, that plants only grow and fruit and all of that when they have light. Except maybe mushrooms. Like, actually mushrooms, they don't fruit at all. Those little fruitcakes. Yeah, so more light would be advisable then. And then I don't reinitialize the register at the beginning. I don't do that. I just start the program when I write the program in the chip. Then I plop down the chip and I run it, and I don't reinitialize the register. I don't initialize the day countdown register at the start. I don't, because the register values are persistent even between source code updates, when you update the source code into the chip, and even between plopping the chip into the housing or not plopping them in there, and between saving and loading. And therefore you just have a nice persistent day-night counting system there that will be reliable no matter what's going on. And I wouldn't use the sleep command for that. Maybe that works, I don't know, I haven't tested. But let's say you sleep for 10 minutes, just say 10 minutes for fun. Will that be persistent between plopping down the chip and between day and nights and so forth? If I use the yield command, that will work, because the interruption would also only be between game steps. And so, yeah, but what if you interrupt during a sleep and then plop down the chip again? Will that make sense? Will your timer work? It will definitely work if you use the yield concept.
Hunger, caution.
Temperature already 240, 241, 243. Oh man, it's hot. No, it's if I find some lead now, I will hurry to make some solder. But if I don't find it, then I have to wait for a whole day, I guess. Oh, lead! One thing led to another. Sorry, could not resist and didn't try to. That's gonna be tricky to do. Can I even smelt them now? I mean, the furnace needs heat to smelt stuff. The furnace is now hot, isn't it? But does it have to have some kind of, like, volume in there? Some kind of gas already? Ah, shit. I mean, if I stuff now the lead into the furnace, will that lead be going in there, or do I need some kind of functional gas in there, no matter what it is? I believe the latter is true, but there's an easy trick. I will just open the exhaust valve, which will then put some gas in there. Yeah, that should work. And then I stuff the lead in, and then it might turn out that the lead would be too cold. The furnace will then freeze in the process of melting that, but then I will just turn on the open the exhaust valve once again, which will then let in hot gas. That should work. Yeah, I've never done this. Engineering hoe. I mean, that's a hoe with a wrench. Yep. No more lead. Sorry, I wanted 2 stacks. Apparently not. Okay. Flip. Flop. Well, that's hot enough. Save. And put in the lead. Is it smelting? Oh man, that's unfortunate. Crap, I placed that stupidly. Oh, lead 18 grams. That's why it's not reopening. Come on. Will you kindly fucking smelt that, man? Why is it not melting the rest of the lead? Oh, because the temperature is not high. Ah, it cools down every time it melts a little bit of lead. Ah, I think it has to reach 100 Celsius, and behold. Bop. Ah, that's what's happening. Hilarious. And a problem, because how will I get my solder? Crap, I need to move this thing to a different location. Huh. Damn. Oh. The solar panel are pointing in the wrong direction. Degrees Celsius.
Low pressure. Oxygen critical.
Well, I guess I have to use the arc furnace for smelting. Not a problem, since I still have plenty of electricity, but particularly during the day. So we want to ride to the arc furnace. Whether it's on. Yeah, important, else the little box that we have that will explode. Now we need to make sure that it does stuff. It is now doing stuff. Yeah, and one I will keep for the lead. Wonder if that's smelted now. Yep, it has been smelted. Aha, the iron is not being melted. Was the temperature in there too low? Is increasing though. Once it reaches... What is... Oh, the pressure needs to be higher. Oh man, I need to... Oh, crap. I need to put in some pressure there. Like a beginner. Okay, we need 1 megapascal in there. That's not quite the pressure that we get here. I don't have ices to put in there. I mean, I would definitely like to put some ices, member, in a furnace. Temperature 407K, it's increasing, okay. That's a problem. I guess
Air tank low.
I guess I will not get out what I want. It's not a problem, I can do this again later. But maybe I can get the show on the road by getting a... but it's too warm already, isn't it? 250. By having an active vent here. Do I have an active vent that I can use? Iron, gold, copper.
Hunger critical.
Shut up. How though? On the outside, some pipes, some cables. Okay, I need some cables. Do I have cables? Yeah, I do. Damn it. That should work. Pipes, please. 9 should be enough. I just doubt that I get the show on the road now, but we'll see. Engineering. Or did I leave the active vent inside? Okay, forgive me for doing this. Doesn't really matter where I connect it, huh? Interesting. I will do this. Don't tell me I don't have enough pipes. So, pump indoors, inwards. What pressure do we get? Not much. How about now? Right, that was very stupid again. God damn it. Always something to overlook. Aha, we're reaching megapascals. Probably also too high temperature. Yeah, we can see the caravans are too high. Actually, they're decreasing. What's happening there? Hey, what's the highest possible pressure for this? Doesn't matter. That's the amount of pressure. Okay. So by me pumping that in, I will keep cooling down. Can I reach 550k?
Air tank critical.
Maybe. Looking good. God damn it, I'm gonna get solder. Unbelievable. Shut up. I mean, what's your problem here? How does it already have 50 megapascals when the furnace hasn't yet understood what's happening? Oh, is it not cooling down anymore? Ah, come on, we are so close.
Oxygen low. Low pressure. Oxygen critical. Pressure critical. Cognition low.
Yeah, well, I guess it doesn't work.
Waste tank caution.
We don't get it this low. Crap. Well then, let's have some fun for a second. Temperature dropping, pressure dropping. Temperature will now soon increase because now gas is coming in from the outside. And we cannot do the smelt right now. We can only do it during the night or with other tricks. So we'll toss that out. And we just keep that in a certain corner because it's still viable in mixture, you know? Just have to make sure that we... yeah. Don't mix it. This is soda. So I wanted to work on a cooling solution. Let's make some pipes so we have reserves. Do we not have any more pipes? No, we don't. A cooling solution then. Where? Not here in front, it's so stuffy already. And I have to move the fucking furnace, man. Currently I can, should do so. This is an AC. Power supply? I should move the lockers, I think. Let's do that.
Power critical.
Oh, there was still an active vent. Portable Jenny. Wonder if I need this. Produces heat, produces waste gases. Unlikely. So, how are we doing energy-wise? Not too well. Well, we smelted a lot in the arc furnace. Ah yes, and of course it's already 2 PM. God damn it, why do I not have time? Always my life is occupied with the will of humans. Not something I dig, I tell you. Now let's rotate those solar panels. Oh, little problem here. Why is the rotation button here a different one? That's just wrong, man.
Health low.
What? Alright, I need to eat. This will be good for a while. Not enough cables. That might have been exactly enough cables. So are we charging? 54. Very slowly so. Is that from the wind turbines? Maybe I should make a cable analyzer. Cable meter. Cable analyzer? Oh. Iron, copper, silicon. Oh, forbidden silicon. No silicon ore. We are using 145 watts for whatever, and we're getting 500 watts. Probably not from these little farts that are called wind turbines. That must be the solar panels. Oh, this one's not yet cabled up. Ah, okay. Since I will keep turning them, I will not remove these extraneous cables. I should prepare maybe some steel stuff, huh? Come on. Double click. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Should give us quite some more power. And we have a kilowatt coming in. That's a lot of watts. I mean, that's heavy. Oh. Not quite, huh? Will not be so easy to make steel here, I see. A deep miner would be nice, but, well, all the things that would be nice but aren't really there. What was I trying to do here? So, time to eat something.
Low pressure. Oxygen critical. Hunger caution. Low pressure. Oxygen critical.
Not enough water. How long is this video already? Over 3 hours. Maybe I should stop it at some point, huh? But I guess we should strive for a working cooling solution before I do so. Temperature 11 degrees, okay. The soundtrack is kind of fitting, because what's slowly creeping in is the heat, and if I don't consider that, good night. Nip. Nope. What a stupid way of me to do this, huh? Dude, I have a working station. Apart from the cooling, everything's there. Making things polished, elegant, better. That's for later. Wait, what? Did I just swap again? Okay. Vending machine. So what's the pressure in here? 6 kilopascals, which is rather low, but still we can see how much power the sun is casting into this room. Because raising that to like 60 kilopascals would only slow that speed by factor 10, I would assume. I don't know if this is actually the way it works. I guess so. So now we need an AC. On the left side it shall pump in to the room. So we just need yeah. A passive vent there. On the right side I would have to have an active vent, so that we have some cooling power if need be. Man, looking forward to Inva and Constantine. But before that I might actually, you know, if I come up with a cooling solution that is super kick-ass, balls cut off powerful, then
Waste tank critical.
then I would just put the furnace indoors. So I always have the temperature that I want, period. But it's wasteful. Who cares? If it gets the job done well. I mean, we're not talking about you're wasting the resources of Earth or something. This is a game. Why wouldn't you play it realistic then? The word realistic is banned for a reason. So. So that's this dude, which for whatever reason is already showing us the display, so that's a bug. I will take a screenshot and hopefully not forget what it meant. Do we have a passive vent somewhere here? Whoa, football. No, it's too early for that. I need to control the temperature before. What's the switchgrass? Which is, I think, meant to just convert CO2 to oxygen. And it has lots of fruits. I mean, as in, it fruits a lot. As in fruitcake. What am I saying? Well, if you want a lot of them, I guess you will get them more quickly than with potatoes and such. That is my understanding. That's the waste gas pipe. Which, where will I put that? Hopefully you could hear the raised eyebrow that was actually there.
Hunger critical.
I haven't eaten yet.
Hunger caution. Low pressure. Oxygen critical.
So how many resources do we still have? Cereal bars here, cereal bars there. Water bottle. I don't have seeds that would allow me to grow my own food. That's something to consider. We have to trade for that. But I might need steel first to expand the landing pad to get the right trader. So that's all a bit pressing. And I thought we had an active vent extra here somewhere. There it is. So there we have this. Now we need this to go out there. Pipes. And this pipe will be hot, so it needs to be insulated. How much insulation do I have left? 6. That is not enough. I will not have enough insulation to get this out of the room. Or will I? 1, 2, 3. What am I doing? Dismantling them later is easier than counting them and then do that again. One, 2, 3, 4. It's enough. Okay. Come on. Yeah, that's stupid. I mean, that we can't... I mean, when will I fucking deal with this, goddammit? Damn. That was close. What am I talking about? Well, I need to get the oxygen in there in the first place. Okay, now let's make a cooling pipe out of this one. I'm using oxygen because I like oxygen. Why not pollutant? In this case, well, maybe pollutant is even better. I mean, this whole thing with specific heat and such, I haven't really understood yet. Yeah, lame, whatever. I should really do some more science, and then why not make some more science videos, you know? One thing that I wanted to do definitely is to check out how fast something recharges or discharges depending on temperature and so forth. And so I would just make a setup and that would say go, and then they run, and then they pause a video, and later I continue, and then everybody could see how long that takes. And in the same breath then I could also... was it 47 kilopascals? So we need convection, okay. Could also then deal with which coolant would be more kick-ass, you know? Aha, I knew I had one. Okay, this will allow me to put in the oxygen. Is this pure? Because I can just use my own tank, then why not? Just have to take care that the temperature will mix, so it's good to do that quickly and early.
Air tank critical.
15 degrees.
Oxygen low. Oxygen critical.
I mean,
Low
this...
pressure. Air tank critical.
Oh, 59 degrees? What the fuck? How is it so hot so quickly?
Oxygen low. Oxygen critical. Low pressure. Air tank critical.
Yeah, see, that worked. But what's the pressure in here? 4 megapascals, that's good. 500 degrees. Good thing it's insulated so the station doesn't get any heat from this. Now I could turn this on and cool down the station. Theoretically, let's see if that works. No, not without my electricity. Is it cooling down? Well, it's not, because 20 degrees is not what I'm asking for. Okay, let's say 10 then. 10 degrees. Something happening? So we have 0% temperature differential efficiency. In other words, this thing cannot cool anything right now because the temperature in the waste pipe is just too high. So for me to be able to do this, I need to put up more of these dudes in a row, which then progressively cool down. So the differential gets lower and lower. For that I need insulated pipes, which I don't have because I don't have steel. So getting steel on Vulcan early seems to be a priority. Interesting. Maybe I should buy some. White copper we have enough, huh? If so, why not make some cables? And while we're at it, make some heavy cables. Oh, how much gold do I have? Oh, I don't have too much gold. No, then, No, let's not make heavy cables now. Just some cables. 200 cables, please. No, not really. So let's see if we can find a trailer who happens to sell us, well, steel, for example. Let's just see what's available. Gas for less. Country trading. What? That was country trading? Are you kidding me? Ah, hardware. Well, that doesn't sound like something I want to have. This is too slow, so that too weak. Not available. Yeah. Needs 28 watts. The angle is not correct. Too slow. Okay, that was faster, wasn't it? And now the vertical angle. I think it's faster. Yep. I mean, the main problem really to
Power
solve
low.
on Vulcan is heat. Period. Let's see what the dude has for us. Oh. Hey, Mr. Dude, sir. Could you have landed in a more awkward way? Okay, this is what we get. Angle grinder, tools, we have that, we have that, we have that. Some welding fuel, that's not uncool, but no, not now. Steel sheets, that's cool. Plastic sheets, glass sheets. Nothing, okay. O2, I don't have O2 to sell, so... Chocolate cake, okay. Thanks, but no thanks. Which reminds me, we should turn off that vent in the arc furnace room. Wasting electricity for no reason. Should I smelt some more? So, how to cool down? I need more of these dudes and I need insulated pipes, which I don't have right now. I mean, overall the cooling power might be higher than the heat that's still remaining in the pipe, but this would waste tons of electricity, and to make the insulation itself, we of course also need steel. I mean, that kind of cheat isn't in there, right? Yep, steel and silicon. So we need steel. No way to get steel right now, though. Maybe there's someone else? Needs 3x3, okay. If we need a 5x5, then we're fucked. When it's high noon, we should have enough heat to make steel, I think. Come on. Nothing to be seen here. More what's? I don't know. I wanted to do something. What was it again? Yeah, I wanted to see if I have emptied the furnace. It should be empty, yep. Ish. 800k. You need 900k to make steel. 900. Well, the temperature will keep rising out here, so that's not off the table. Okay, I need to go mining again, which I don't want to right now. And so I choose to abort the session for today. That's a nice Vulcan start, and we still have quite some problems to deal with, but that's for next time then. See you again on Vulcan.